if your kids hate to drill, have them watch this video and share some of these insights with them. Think about Michael Phelps. What's he got, like 23 gold Olympic medals or something? He talks about doing laps. Now think about if you're a weightlifter, there's various exercises. Wrestling, you get to drill different techniques from different positions. When he talks about doing laps, it's the same thing. I mean, you talk about boring. It's just sheer volume of effort. And so quit feeling sorry for yourself. You could be a swimmer, okay? Drilling is actually fun because of the variety. And secondly, think about this. We call it skilled and dangerous, right? That's one of our phrases. My brother and I, we were kids, little cocky kids. We always talk about being dangerous on the mat. Dangerous. I'm dangerous from an overhook. Dangerous from an underhook, right? I really got into the technique standpoint of wrestling, and the fact that I can put your arm behind your back against your will and turn you to your back when you don't want me to, and I can hold you there until I decide to let you up. That's what technique is. It's very exciting. It's very cool. And then at Oklahoma State, John Smith kind of reiterated that. I fell into a lot of good habits as a kid. I just fell into it. But one of them was embracing reps and drilling a technique. And, you know, so our phrase for our summer camps and things is skilled and dangerous, because we want to become skilled and dangerous on the mat. And we love drilling and learning and mastering the core skills of wrestling. And then the elite counters to counters and things in our more advanced camps and academy. Our academy, our phrase is those who stay will be champions, because you got to stay. Most people can't do it. We have a lot. We don't have a lot of churn rate. We have a lot of kids who stay. So that's kind of our two phrases that we really love. But back to skilled and dangerous, that's got to be like a vision you have in your head, is to become skilled and dangerous. You know, to be able to put people's arms behind their back without, you know, against their will and so forth. That John Smith said, hey guys, wrestling's pretty simple. If you can't keep me off of your left leg, you can't beat me. This is that simple. He's like, this is not a hard sport. I don't care how bad you want it, how hard you work, how tough you are, how psyched up you are. It doesn't matter. If you can't keep me off of your left leg, you cannot beat me. And then you can extrapolate that onto, like, if you can't keep me from getting my legs in, you're not going to get away. If you can't keep me from getting to my feet, right? So you can't keep me from getting to my front headlock, you can't beat me. Whatever your stuff is. So very exciting. So from a technique standpoint, there's two insights there. And I feel like kids need to get excited about it. Now, if you are covering too much technique and they're not getting a chance to drill because they're sitting against the wall bored watching you drill or talk about a move for 30 minutes, then that's part of the problem. Because they're not getting a chance to work. So make sure you as a coach are very organized, you have a plan in place. You know, I've had coaches and they say, God, we haven't even got to our cross-face cradle yet. I'm like, well, state's in 2 weeks, you know? They go, I know, but they didn't master this other stuff first. They're not going to master any of it perfectly, probably, and you don't have to. Get your drill plan taught within the first 2 weeks of practice, and then work that whole drill plan for the whole rest of the season. That's what we do. I did when I was a high school coach and a youth coach years ago, and it worked. I kind of fell into it. Well, first year I was coaching, I was a joke. The second year I was pretty darn good, and I kind of fell into that. So make sure you as a coach are making sure that they're getting a lot of they're getting a chance to drill, and it's not like a technique seminar where they're watching you talk about a move or drill a move for 15 minutes and then they get to go drill it for 5 minutes. Let me circle up again. You know, we don't want to be running those kind of practices. So, you know, those of you who are members of our online academy, you coaches, you have the basics phase and phase 1. Those are practice plans. Take them to the wall. Now you can have a youth program, a beginner's high school, and a varsity program. Basics and phase 1, those 2 practice plans are all you need. The youth kids and high school kids who get our online academy, you're going to master basics, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Hit 30 reps of a technique, go on to the next one. Get done with phase 1, come back, hit every technique 20 times again. Boom, go to the next phase. And then pretty soon you just start drilling everything. Hit 10 reps of everything once a week, and you're in maintenance phase, and you're going to become a monster from a technique standpoint. So if you ever had any interest, our online academy could be for you. But back to drilling, share a couple of those insights with your kids. I think it's going to help them tremendously. Good luck.